Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another third-party unlicensed figure unboxing and review. Now today, we may just be taking a look at the most ridiculous thing I have ever picked up and reviewed on this channel. It's a massive version of the counting doll from Squid Game. Now, it's worth noting once again, this is third party, it's an unofficial product. I picked up mine from toyswonderland.com. I have popped the link in the description below for your reference purposes only. This is by no means a promotional video, this is a review on a figure I picked up for my own personal collection. While you are heading down to the description though, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon and join button so you're notified as soon as a brand new review goes live on the channel. As for the box art, not only is it absolutely huge, but it's also really colourful. Up front, an open window showcasing the doll inside, a little tag that says, "I can sing." I don't know if that's actually true, but we will find out a little bit later. Down below, game doll, 60cm vinyl figure. On the side of the box, the masks that the guards wear in Squid Game. On the back, one of the games, the tug of war, plus a silhouetted image of this figure. Now, I don't exactly know if this is true 1/6 scale, but we will be doing some comparisons, don't you worry. It's at this point in the review that I'm sitting here thinking, Justin, what have you done? This thing is huge. Now, she does have a speaker, so I guess she didn't lie. She can sing. We'll try that out, don't you worry. As for the figure itself, it is extremely heavy. It does feel like one solid hunk of vinyl. Does she have any articulation? Well, I'm curious to find out myself. As for accessories, she doesn't really come with a ton, so let's skip straight to the figure. Standing straight up and down in the light box, she can't really pose and she doesn't come with any accessories, so no need to say that, but technically I just did. Nevertheless, it's the Squid Game doll. It looks like it does in the show. It's well sculpted, it's well painted. The proportions look good, I guess. As I said, it's accurate to the show. Up close and personal, kicking things off with the head sculpt first. It's kinda creepy, but in my opinion, it was in the show too. Now, it does have these big, full cherubic cheeks. They're nicely shaded. She also has some very subtle eyebrows, and if you're wondering, hey, do her eyes move and go all crazy and light up? No. I kinda wish they did, but unfortunately they are locked in position. She does have the hair clip up top. Am I the only one who never noticed the circle, triangle, and square, kind of the running theme of the shapes in Squid Game? Something that I think is a really subtle but nice nod to the show itself. Now, around the back, she does have the pigtails sculpted in, some purple for the little beads that tie them together. Then the hair is simple, but it's nicely painted. You do have brown for the base layer, then some airbrush black shading in all the crevices. Moving down to the body, she is wearing a bright yellow shirt, a bright orange dress, and I like the sculpt here. There are wrinkles, there are folds, there are creases. Now, let's be honest, it's not fooling anyone. Nobody's going to think this is fabric, but it doesn't need to. It looked this way in the show, it was very plasticky, and it definitely is here too. Her arms are molded in the same skin tone vinyl, just like the head sculpt. It's a matte finish, and it kinda looks like it has articulation at the elbow joint and at the wrist peg, but it doesn't. It's all one sculpted piece. It's just sculpted to look like a joint with some black paint in the crevices to kinda seal that illusion just a little more. Coming down to the skirt, it's once again a solid hunk of vinyl. I like the sculpt and I really like the color. The legs are done in unpainted skin tone vinyl, just like the arms. The socks are done in a bright matte white. I also like the ruffles sculpted in up top. Then the shoes down below are matte black. Now, if you are wondering about the singing gimmick, yes, she absolutely can. The speaker tucks in underneath her skirt. Kind of a weird place to put it, but I guess it's the only place you can, because everywhere else is visible and really smooth. Now, if you push it, she does sing twice. It's kind of creepy and tinny, but she'll go again. Could I ever see myself using that in the display? Hell no. For a quick side-by-side comparison, here we have the third-party Squid doll and the third-party Squid Game guard. Do they look good together? Yeah, I think so. Is she potentially a little bit short for true 1/6 scale? Also, yeah, I think she should be a little bit taller to achieve proper 1/6 scale height accuracy, but I'm not really a stickler for accuracy when it comes to this particular character, if you can even call it a character, so for me, I have no problem whatsoever displaying these two side by side in the collection. Going over articulation, she is pretty limited. Her head can swivel, her arms can go forward and back, but it's super stiff, swivel at the bicep just underneath the shirt cuff, and that's it. Everything else is fixed in position. Wrapping up on the third-party Squid doll by Toyz. Going into this, okay, I was a little excited. I mean, this thing is weird. It's obscure. It's so far outside my comfort zone when it comes to reviewing, but I can't complain. I really like this thing. Now, I'm not a vinyl collector by any means, but I think it's well sculpted. It's well painted for what it is. It's super simple. The articulation is limited, but you do get some. Plus, you get the singing gimmick. It's not for me. It's kind of upping the creep factor, especially when it comes to the position of the box itself. Nevertheless, it's there if you want it. Now, this thing isn't potentially true 1/6 scale, but it's absolutely tall enough for me. I'm already struggling to find a spot for it, so if it was any taller, yeah, it would be even more of a struggle. So where does that leave us in terms of a recommendation? Do I recommend this thing? If you're a fan of Squid Game, yes, absolutely. This is kind of synonymous with the show now. If you see this thing, you think of the show, but if you're not a fan of Squid Game, number one, I'm sorry you sat through this review. Number two, this isn't for you. Look somewhere else. Get something that's going to speak to you. This is big, but it's probably not the presents you're looking for the display. Now, I got mine from toyswonderland.com. Link for that is in the description below. Now, do bear in mind, this is third party, it's unlicensed, it's an unofficial figure. I have provided the link for your reference purposes only. This is by no means a promotional video. This is a review on a figure I picked up for my own personal collection. While you're down in the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.